Hello, I'm Alex from Find Your Flow Healing. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is about the TENS machine. So you've either picked it up from me or it has arrived in the mail. So open it up. You've got the machine and I've already plugged in the wires for you. You've got these pads, which the TENS machine normally comes with. I don't know how to use these. If you want to use them, look it up or ask a physio. This is not my expertise. What else do you have? You have the manual. You have this sheet that I've done up. It tells you a bit about the vagus nerve, the benefits of vagus nerve stimulation, and how and when to use it. So I advise keeping that. And you've got the earpieces. So these earpieces, so that's what we use instead of the pads. These earpieces are very temperamental, so handle them with care. I buy all this directly from the website and give it to you. I don't make any money from it. So if they do break, I can send you the link to buy some new ones. They're only about like $25, $30 max. Or these ones that I've got are a bit more expensive. They're $38, $40. A little bit more sturdy. They're just really hard for me to bulk buy. That's why I don't get them. Yes, so machine. This machine has been programmed especially for you. Everyone's a little bit different. So if you're like your friend wanted one and you know, I advise that it has not been programmed. When you buy it from the website, it's not programmed. I program it before I give it to you. Okay. So turning the machine on, pressing the red button, and you want to make sure that it's on the TENS machine, on the TENS program. So if it's not, you just press the red button and just go across until it's on TENS. Okay, so it's really important that it's on the TENS. And then we want to get to the right program. So I've programmed U1, U2 and U3, but at the beginning we're going to use U1. So press the P button until you get to U1. So it's on U1, that's really important. So every time you turn it on, you have to flick it through to U1. Okay, and then putting the earpieces on. So with the earpieces, you might find sometimes that like they falls out a little bit, and that just means you've got to push the pads in. You'll know when you get there, you won't understand now, but that just means if it's getting a bit loose with these inserts, you just got to push the pads in. All right. Good. Lots of wires here. Alrighty. Okay, so before you put the earpieces on, I'm going to wet them. So you can run it under water on your tap, or you can just dip it in to a cup, wet it. Then you're going to put it in your ear, right in that nook. If you can see there. Have a really good look. Everyone's ears are a little bit different, so they fit on slightly differently. And I advise you to go into a mirror, maybe pause the video now and go and put them on in the mirror. So wetting the other earpiece. And I'll just give you a really good look at where it's at, right in that nook of the ear. Okay, and then turning it, I've got to turn it back on, make sure it's on U1. Okay, and then we're going to turn up the vibrations. So one is, this side's for one ear and that side's for the other ear. And you're just going to turn it up until it's like a moderate. So do one ear first. I started at about 6 or 7 when I used this machine, but yeah, I can tolerate it up in the 20s now. The more you use it, the more you're going to be able to tolerate it. And you want both ears to feel the same, which means that the numbers on each side could be different. You know, so one could be 9, one could be 11. But just close your eyes, feel into it, and you want it to feel the same. And that's essentially it. You'll notice after like half a minute, a little lock key will turn on and your screen it will lock your screen. So I'll just wait for that to come on. Yeah, so see that? Lock key. That just means the screen's locked. So just to unlock it, you press the down button on any side and then you can put it up. So sometimes during a session, halfway through, you're like, oh, this is a bit, light. I want to turn it up more. So you can turn it up during your session. Yeah, I just clip it on my shirt. If that will go there. Yeah. Clip it on your shirt and you can just lay down and relax. You can meditate, do some breath work. I advise listening to my hypnosis recordings while doing this. You don't have to, but it's just really good time management because I know all of us are very tight for time these days. You can also watch TV, read a book. I've said on the sheet, minimum can be 20 minutes. It hasn't have to be half an hour, but yeah, 20 minutes up to 3 hours. When I first started using it, I was having it on all the time, watching TV, walking around the house. If you're going to wear it walking around the house, just be really mindful of these cords, that if your arm goes through it, it can pull your earpiece out and be like a little bit uncomfortable. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, but it's a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, that's essentially it. So like half an hour of this is equivalent to 3 hours of mindfulness. For the nervous system, I would never ever say replace mindfulness or breath work or any of these beautiful natural things that stimulate the vagus nerve. But this just fast tracks nervous system regulation and reset. And you don't have to commit to it for the rest of your life. I became quite addicted to it, and I committed to it very frequently for a whole year, but you don't have to do that. After a few months, you'll notice quite a few changes, and you might see yourself becoming addicted to it as well. But yeah, enjoy the Zen life.